What's up, my people? It's about Black here again, aka Mr. Matter, my people. Out on a day, you're welcome to another episode of the RantZone. My people, do you miss me? I miss you so much, but I know I miss you so badly. I miss you more than you miss me. But people, you're welcome to another episode of the RantZone. As you know, I give you swagalicious, pepperlicious matter. This matter and entertainment, every 5 and 6. If you don't miss this matter like this, you definitely missed entertainment. And if you don't miss entertainment at the same time, you definitely miss the matter. This matter and entertainment, I mean to say, they are 5 and 6 back on the run zone, still on the matter. What is the matter? As you know, I bring you pepperlicious and smoking hot matter. The first matter I'm going to give you today is really hot as usual. Why would you do that as a first matter? This is going to woo. Well, this is going to President Donald Trump. What happened? Why are they just telling President Trump that why would he, have to do this or that? Well, it is due to the riot that happened at the Capitol. We all know the Capitol. The Capitol is the place. It's just like a building. It houses the meeting chamber of the United States of America and the houses the House of Representatives and Senate down there that has been housing it for over 2 centuries, and it is symbolical importance to America. So America can joke with that building. It is of great importance to the people of America. So the capital city route began just before midday local time, 17 o'clock GMT. People assembled at the ellipse where President Trump is talking on his rally Save America, and he said some words, and I think that is the what that brought about this Capitol riot of a thing. So President Trump said that they'll walk down Pennsylvania Avenue. So after walking down Pennsylvania Avenue, they'll head to the Capitol and they will give the Republican, especially the weak one, the pride and the boldness to take back their country. So after Trump supporter, after they had this statement from President Donald Trump himself, so they started, walking towards the Capitol. The Capitol is about some miles away, so they started walking towards the Capitol. On getting to the Capitol, so there were police there, and police are trying to like put everything in order. And what was actually happening that day? What was actually happening that day is that they are trying to certify the electoral victory of Joe Biden. So that's what is happening in the day. So that looks obviously like a move to disrupt the certification of Joe Biden victory. And police, they place a lot of barricades there and trying to stop those people from, getting inside, from crossing the lines and, intruding whatever they are doing inside the Capitol. And from the website, some people, they've forced their way to Trump supporters. They'll force their way through the police barricades, and they got on the Capitol complex. After getting on the Capitol complex, they're headed to the main entrance. From the main entrance, they had access to the great rotunda. Then they headed for their respective places. They begin to they began to make their advances. I mean, they say that is when they keep the advances on and on and on and on. They began to make their advances there, and when they noticed the people in the house, when they noticed that a lot of things happening out there, they had to close the chamber door. Closing the chamber door, they actually closed the chamber. After closing the chamber, the makeshift barricade was placed there, and the people there, the guards that are there, the security agents that are there, they pulled out their weapon and they had to be in a very security position. They don't want to lose guard for that place. Now that's what I actually mean. They have to stay very very strong and protect. And after that, from the east side too, some people try to the Trump supporters are there too. They try to break through police lines. Clawing on walls. After clawing on walls, they had to break the door inside, and after breaking the door inside too, they break the window inside too, and they made their way to the house of to the Senate chamber, begin to make their ways to the Senate chamber, and there too, they began to hear gunshots inside the building. So a woman, she was a Trump supporter too. She was trying to force her way into the speaker's lobby. So she was actually shot there. And when she was shot, they tried to save her life, the policeman and everyone, but she lost her life. May her soul rest in peace. So you can see this Capitol riot is really, really a disastrous riot, and a woman there, she actually lost her life, and a lot of people started making their way into the Senate building. So they are walking through the well decorated corridors, making their ways into the chamber, getting into the Senate building. And after getting into the Senate building, some people actually sat on. So a guy was pictured. He was sitting on Nancy Pelosi's seat, putting his foot on his table. Oh, that guy he even get, and then he didn't get chance when he put his leg on top speaker's table. And someone who was found sitting on the speaker's chair and table. The one that was crossing his leg actually was found in the what was found in the speaker's office. And as the whole thing happened, and President Trump actually called the whole thing, to the state of rest. He said that they should go home now. That they are special people, and they should leave. That they are special people. That they should leave. And after that, the whole building was cleared up before the curfew. The curfew there. After it was cleared up, national guards, troops joined in, and the FBI agents and other security agencies joined in to secure the place. Several hours after the certification of Joe Biden's electoral victory began there, and the whole thing continued. And Joe Biden was now the rightful person to succeed Mr. Donald Trump, and it was actually confirmed on Thursday that Joe Biden is going to be the successor of President Donald Trump. So after the whole certification, everything. But the question right now is that what was Mr. Trump thinking when he started the speech? Is he thinking, oh, what would the outcome of my speech be? Is it this kind of person that look far and look at what would the action of my speech be? Would my speech, bring about violence? Would my speech make people, to try to like be fighting for one thing or the other? Because President Trump really complained about this vote fraud of a thing, that the vote was stolen, stuffs like that. So that was what actually caused him, joining people at the ellipse and giving a speech. But now looking at the whole situation of thing, people are seeing this as as a threat and a threat on democracy, and they are seeing it as a terrible attack on democracy, because when President Trump actually is not allowing democracy to take its course. We know democracy is obviously government of the people, by the people, and for the people. So once the people decide, but someone should not actually do anything there. President Trump not supposed to do anything there actually. So people, they've decided that, wow, it's Joe Biden, they actually want there, and President Trump is actually giving a speech and causing a lot of violence. And the issue right here is that the Republicans, they are thinking that the future of American is not safe with the Democrat. Well, but Democrats have been there for so long. President Barack Obama that handed over the post to Donald Trump, it was a Democrat. So why would you say you are not trusting the future of American with the Democrat? And we have slight change between the Democrat and the Republican. The Republican, they believe that you should pay tax equally irrespective of your income, and the Democrat believe that you should be taxed based on how you get your income, stuff like that. But there are differences, but differences are not that obvious. The thing right here should be humanity. I think the thing right here should be humanity. Humanity should be allowed to take its full course, irrespective of the Democratic, or you being a Democrat or you being a Republican. Was the one someone has been confirmed to be the winner. Let democracy take its course. But your reaction from many people, don't go anywhere, don't touch that. Tell someone that is sitting right there to not go away, because if that person actually go away, that person is gonna be missing this match, and this matter will never do it. This matter will never wait for anyone. This matter don't carry power back, so and this matter could just move on this matter is a power back, and it will keep. When we say the reaction from many people, the reaction actually came from the Prime Minister of UK, Boris Johnson. He actually said that United States represent democracy across the world. So it is vital at the point that there should be a peaceful transition of power. And the Home Secretary Priti Patel also said that Trump's speech actually led to people drifting to the capital, clashing with police and all that. So his speech actually led to the the whole thing. So can we actually say Trump is a violent person? Could this be that Trump is a really violent person? Because I didn't mean Trump haven't said those words. People will have drifted to the capital, and the orals begin, and a lady dying in the opposite. Could Trump be a violent person? Is he a violent person? And is he thinking of the outcome of everything? Does he think look way forward to his action? What his action will obviously bring? Or reaction actually came from the first Prime Minister of Scotland. He also said that since they are horrifying, this man is Togion. He said the scene Nicholas Togion. He said the scene there are horrifying. And many people actually reacted to, and they don't actually know what is going on in the United States. United States, it's seen by some set of people like the birthplace of democracy, and things should be done in the right through all our. That is all on the matter. But anything if you have this matter, feel free to get on our comment section and pour out your mind. Let's just hope peace reign in the United States, and there should be a peaceful transition of power, and democracy should obviously take a strong man. President Donald Trump should take things, is it because things are getting out of hand for now. And let me now quickly take you to the second matter. The second matter is that social media suspends in. Social media suspending. Well, who is doing this suspension, and where is this suspension coming from? Well, all social media, they are appearing to have suspended President Donald Trump right now. We have a lot of social media. Twitter actually first suspended Donald Trump when they saw that Wednesday tweet. So they suspended him for 12 hours, and they put down the tweet, and they said that Mr. Trump violated the Twitter rules, and he also violated the the civic rights policies of Twitter, civic rights violence policies of Twitter there. And the thing is not very good. His tweet actually promoted violence out there, and they also want him to never put up tweets like that. And on Thursday, Facebook and Instagram, they've actually confirmed that they are banning President Trump till further notice. So the suspension will be till further notice after the peaceful transition of power from President Trump to Joe Biden. That is when they will give him the full access to his account. And they said that his posts, on their platform, could cause further violence. Yeah, they fear that it could spark further violence, so they had to do something about it, and they have to do their bit in keeping peace around. And Twitch, also a popular gaming platform, also said that he has suspended. He didn't even say that actually. Twitch suspended President Trump channel that he used to broadcast, and also Snapchat stopped President Trump from putting up new posts, and YouTube also stopped President Trump from putting up new posts. But the question is that the social media in the United States, they all appear as if they are giving so much concern in the peace and security of the United States. I've seen that as a very good one. Social media, they are doing their bit to ensure that there's peace and security in the state. And do you think that every country needs to give social media that right to put things right? I don't mean the government is controlling the social media right there. Things would have gone every. They wouldn't have been able to do things right. Do you think it's right for social media to be able to to keep breathing free and to be able to put things right, just like the way the likes of Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Dozy, Jack Dozy, I mean to say, are doing down there in the United States, try to put everything, in order, ensuring that there's peace and security. And what actually happened to Trump actually let us to understand that there is no one that is above blocking. Nobody past blocking. So everyone can actually be blocked on social media. And what can make the likes of those people to block a whole president from their platform? Wow, that actually means that no one is above blocking on their platform. That anything that is promoting violence, that it should not be allowed. Go nowhere, you're still on the RantZone show that will never let you sleep. Say this show now one bowl of akpu and good meat pepper soup. And if you're missing it, you're missing a whole lot, and it's not gonna ever wait from you. And we're still on the matter of Trump being suspended on social media. So anything you feel about this matter, please feel free to get into my comment section and pour out your mind to me on those comment section. And right now, are you thinking all African countries or all countries in the world, they should always try as much as possible to still give that social media their power, because they also have a role to play in the peace and security of the nation. And there shouldn't be a bill of right that is passed like that. Do you think that there shouldn't be a bill of right that is passed like that, to regulate those things? Those things are a platform in which people gain the freedom to express whatever they think they want to express. There is this kind of freedom that they have online. Some people, they can actually say something facing you. Are you not seeing that the social media as an avenue for them to pour out their mind, to say what they feel about this whole thing? And that this social media, at the end of the day, they are making things right, obviously allowing the peace and security to remain still. Well, that is our that on the matter. Let's hope President Trump gets back, and let's hope maybe things could take a good turn, and President Trump gets his accounts back, and he'll begin his street. And let's just hope President Trump learns his lesson, so that things he won't further occur in the future. Well, that is that on today's matter. It's wonderful having amazing people like you. I so much love it. Be the first time to watch my matter another time. Anything you're doing, believe it's run away. Because if you don't try and miss this matter, if you're missing this matter, you're missing a whole lot. And please subscribe to this YouTube channel. I beg. Support your boy Shimeka for street. No one will know that you're subscribing. I'll be the only one that will know subscribe to the YouTube channel. Ring the notification bell. And please do well to follow my social media platform. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram too. My username there is B_. And you can follow my personal Instagram, Blackie_Mr. Martin. I'm even on Facebook page at RantZone. That is it. That at Blackie RantZone. But the Facebook page actually put it up as at RantZone. It's wonderful having amazing people like you. I'm so glad and delighted. See you next time, same time. Bye bye.